Welcome back to Footballology. So today I want to do a top 5 list of running backs going into the 2019 season. And you guys are definitely going to stay until the end because my number one running back is going to throw off a lot of people. But I definitely feel like this guy is going to be number one at the end of the season. I think he's going to tear it up, obviously due to health and things like that. But overall, I think that if he's healthy at the end of the year, he's definitely going to be considered the number one running back and probably possibly the best running back going in to the next season as well, into the 2020 season. And I would definitely want to hear what you guys think in the comment section below. So don't be shy and just let me know what you guys think. I want to know your top 5 lists and everything. And if this is your first time to the YouTube channel, definitely be sure to subscribe and become a footballologist today. But without further ado, we're going to get into this list. Number 5 on my list of top 5 running backs going into the 2019 season is Joe Mixon. So now what you think about Joe Mixon, what he's going to do in a new system with Zach Taylor. Now, we're not 100% sure what he's going to look like in this new system, but I definitely can imagine Zach Taylor having a lot of offense functioned or built around Joe Mixon and just what they're going to be able to do as far as running the ball. They're going to build that offensive line. The offensive line is going to be a lot more stout. And I think they're going to try to take the ball away from Andy Dalton a little bit more and just try to make that offense a little bit more balanced and not have Andy Dalton be the focal point. Even though he's getting paid like the focal point, I think realistically they're going to have Joe Mixon be the focal point of this offense, and the offense is going to run through 28 100%. At number 4, I got Christian McCaffrey. So we pretty much know Carolina's going to try to take the ball away from Cam Newton as much as they possibly can, prevent him from running the ball, and try to keep him out of danger, keep him out of harm's way as much as they possibly can as well. I think Christian McCaffrey is going to build off of what he did last year as far as catching the ball as well as he did out of the backfield, and then just running the ball between the tackles. I think he's still going to have the offense run through him, and I think Carolina wants to go that route. As much as they can possibly do is protect Cam Newton down the stretch, because they know with Cam Newton in the game, they have a better chance of winning the ball game. He's more electrifying. He's more dominant. He's just an overall baller. And so if you can do that by giving the ball to 22 as much as you can and just have him just tear it up and kill linebackers at the top of the route or whatever he does best and getting those mismatch situations, I think Christian McCaffrey is definitely built for another successful season and probably going to top what he did last year. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. Number 3 on my list is Zeke Elliott. Now, basically, you know the offense in Dallas is going to run through him 100%, and that's just what they're going to do. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they did a power play this year. This is going to sound messed up and kind of scandalous, and I wouldn't be surprised if they did this. Prevent Dak from having a good year. If with Dak and all the contract situations and everything happen, what if you relied more on Zeke, made Dak numbers look very pedestrian, and then now when Dak goes to the negotiating table, he doesn't really have a playing card. You can't say, "Oh, I did this for you this year." It's gonna sound like a weird power play, but it wouldn't surprise me if Dallas went that route. I'm not sure if they're gonna be that shady about it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they go that route. Then on top of that, Zeke still has the best offensive line in NFL until proven otherwise, or at least top 3, top 5 offensive line in the league for sure, hands down. And so with that, it goes hand in hand. Offense is going to run through him. I think Jerry Jones is more willing to pay him over Dak, and I think that's why the negotiations are just kind of washy between Dak and the Cowboys. And it's just going to be, it's all over the place right now. It's a really big mess in my personal opinion, but I think the offense is still going to run through Zeke 100%, just because that's the way Dallas knows how to win these ball games. They know that's the best way for them to win. Dating back to DeMarco Murray days, they know they're running the ball effectively with their running backs and having them catch the ball effectively out of the backfield, that they have the best chance to win ball games day in and day out. So I wouldn't be surprised if the offense still run through 21, and I can see him being the third best running back going into the 2019 season. So basically, this is where my list pretty much takes a huge left turn and just goes the complete opposite direction. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people were mad at me for this, but I definitely feel Saquon's the second best running back going into the 2019 season. Now, there's not a doubt in my mind this dude's a beast. He's good. He's elite 100% in the Giants' mind, and pretty much anybody in the NFL community knows that Saquon's that dude for sure. And with them getting rid of Odell, we know 100% where the offense is going to go. We know the offense is going to go through him. We know Eli Manning is going to try to prevent from getting sacked as much, and their offense line is not up to par. Saquon is good because of what he can do for the whole entire team and how he opens up things for everybody: wide receivers, quarterbacks, tight ends, offensive linemen. Saquon is that elite of a player that he affects the whole field of play, basically, defensively and offensively. So that being said, I know this sounds wild and crazy, and that's why he should be number 1, but I really just don't see him being number 1. I feel like that somebody else is going to be better than him, and I know for a fact that in New York, the offense is going to run through him, Odell being out and everything else, but somebody else is going to be better than him going into in the 2019 season and going into the 2019 season. So this is what I meant by staying tuned to the end of the video. My number one running back going into the 2019 season, and I think throughout the 2019 season, will be Alvin Kamara. Now, his running style just impresses me. His running style is so exciting. It's crazy. It's next level. Like, the best way I can explain it is he turns into Gumby while he holds the ball in his hands. He literally, like, holds the ball on his left side of his body, and that side of his body is completely firm, while the right side is just straight noodles and just straight Gumby, and like no one can tackle him. Like, it's just, that's the best way I can put it. And it's so impressive the way he runs the ball. It's impressive the way he runs the ball with balance. Not to say Saquon doesn't have elite balance or things like that, but I feel like Alvin Kamara's balance level is almost surpassed Saquon's in my opinion. It's just crazy how he runs. He can literally run off balance and still be upright. It's really impressive. Like, I'm excited to watch Alvin Kamara going into the season. And I think Sean Payton understands what he has at running back, and he's just going to feed him as much as he possibly can. And hopefully he doesn't run the wheels off to him to the point where he's not good in the playoffs. We've seen that happen with TG last year. So definitely, hopefully not to that point, but definitely still up to that elite status, or at least that number one status. And I definitely feel like Alvin Kamara is going to be number one going into the 2019 season. So that's all I got for you footballists. I really hope you guys appreciate this video. I really hope you guys like this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. And also, make sure you guys subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Did you guys agree with my list? Did you disagree with my list? Alvin Kamara's too high. Alvin Kamara shouldn't be on the list. But, like, just let me know in the comment section. I'm always here. I'm always willing to talk football. I'm always ready to talk football. I'm always ready to discuss football. 100%. And if you guys are not a footballologist yet, go and subscribe to the YouTube channel today. Become a footballologist. And stay safe, football fans.